Does that look familiar to anybody? Does this look familiar at all either? Well, that's because we have a little bit of some Stormsunder resins that were sent to me by Lazy Squire Games to just show you what the models are going to look like. And these are pretty impressive. I've got 3 boxes here that I'm going to be going through and just kind of showing you. And they all come with a little bit of some of the artwork that goes along with it. And we've got 3 characters here, Alexander, Vanessa, and Jaden. So you can see a little bit of what that entails as well too, in terms of these prints that come with it, and they talk about the characters on the back side. So you can see that. And then you can see some of these models. Now, some of these you can even see the detail already from the camera distance that it's at already. But if I bring this even closer, you can kind of get a better view of what this actually looks like. And this is really impressive, actually. And so this is a really cool model, and I really like this one. This is probably my favorite out of these 5 in this box. But even this angel with the battle sword, this is really cool. And the thing you need to see on this is actually the back side of this angel, if you will. Because the back side of the angel actually is even more detailed with these wings. And so that is just tremendous with these. So, and the sculpt is unique. It's not something, you know, just random. And then you've got obviously a couple little soldiers, and I think this is Alexander right here. So if you want to check out Alexander, you can get a good view of him there. And it's just really cool. And so this is, I mean, these are just the 5 that came in this box. And like I said, I've got 2 other boxes here, and I'll just move these aside so you can kind of get a view of all of them really briefly. This is not going to be a long video by any means because I've already got most of them out. So we'll just gently take these, set them back into their box, and we'll give you the second set of art prints here that went along with this. Now these, only 2 of these, Winter and Lord Gregor. And so you can see, again, a little bit of something different in terms of the aesthetic, but definitely a darker vibe than some of the other games we've seen out there in the past. Now this is going to be completely different as well, too. If I can actually not drop these here. And this may have the coolest miniature of all of them. And I have no clue how you would do this and how this is going to look actually at production value, but look at this thing. This thing is freaking fantastic. Its mount and this knight on here is just cool as all get out. And I mean, this has huge table aesthetic value. Like, I can't tell you how cool this one actually is. This is by far the coolest. This surpasses any of the other 2 from that first box. And then again, you've got more of the regular size, but these are, you know, big miniature heroes. These are not like Destinies or something like that where you've got these mini guys. And so it's really cool. I'm really impressed by these. I didn't know what to expect with them before I opened the box. And so it's really more than I was expecting with some of these bigger ones. Really is. So that is the second box. Again, I told you this was not going to be a long video. Now, I didn't mention with all of these little cards, so this is Fellhelm, for example. You can see him. They give a little bit of a scenario in the back, like a little bit of text, a little bit of a context of a story from that side of things. And Lord Darius. So you can see him as well there. I realize the red and the red, right? Actually makes it kind of blend in kind of nice. And then this, again, is just, you know, with this large one to start off with. Again, he's not mounted on anything, but he has this absolutely massive weapon behind him, if you can see. And just absolutely detailed, gorgeous-wise. And again, the second one in this is this big Norse guy, and he's pretty impressive in his own right. So you can kind of see the detail on him as well. And then sort of this almost Jin-esque guy looking, if you will. My fat fingers don't block some of the actual detail on there. And then last but not least, we've got sort of the Castlevania-esque. He's got the whip and the sword, so he's going full bore Castlevania. So you can kind of see what he looks like too. But again, the detail is tremendous there. So these are really impressive. These are much better than the Wild Ascent ones that I have from that base game. So if this is any indicator of what they're going to look like in the final product of Stormsunder, I think you should be really excited. The artwork's fantastic on those portraits, and there's just going to be tons more where this comes from. And there are tons of add-ons, and it's scary how much that is going to end up price-wise for all of this stuff. But part of the fun of the hobby, I guess, too. You know, getting this stuff and anticipating it and seeing what comes of it. So there you go. A quick look at some resins from Lazy Squire Games. Check it out. I think you can still late back Stormsunder if you're interested. So I'll throw the link in the comments below. But they sent them to me, and I wanted to show them off to you guys. So thanks.